great to have you back at the Shine Wellbeing Veg Patch, your home of integrated wellbeing from the ground up. Today we're talking about Choko Chips, as I promised in the previous Choko video, and I can't wait to share it with you. This is a game changer. You're gonna love them, and it's gonna revolutionize your relationship with the humble Choko. Let's get our hands dirty. I mean, look at all this. You need a bigger table. That's truly magical. We're going patch to plate today, so we're bringing up the harvest and then turning it into something delicious. And today's project is Choko Chips. Don't knock them till you've tried them. These are an amazing addition to your nutrition. The way that I start the process is I just chop them lengthways in half and then do the same again so that they're quartered. Now, don't worry if your chokos have already started sprouting. It doesn't matter, no problem at all. All you'll do is turn it up so that your pointy end is away from you, and you can slide your paring knife carefully. If you're not confident with a knife, then you might want to do this a little differently, but this is how I do it. And then I cut off the end just there and run my knife down. Now you can use a potato peeler if you prefer it. Do one today so you can see how many you get from one choko. So from here we're just going to chop those chokos up into chips. Now you could use pretty much any size you like, but personally I've found that they're the nicest at about 10 mil thick, but you know, you could do it any way you want. Wedges, fries, whatever you prefer. You know, I use chokos too in my apple turnovers, and that's really lovely. It just boosts the nutrition and brings down the sugar profile, increases the fiber profile as well. Now that our chips are cut, I just simply season them with a nice fine misting of olive oil. A little flip about. Not a lot, you don't need a lot, that's a really super fine mist. Then some rosemary salt. Well, I use the rosemary salt. This I make from the Shine Wellbeing Veg Patch rosemary, and there's a video on this if you're interested. But it just enhances the flavor. But you could use it chili salt. You could use plain salt. It doesn't really matter. I've done it with lots of different ways, and it all works. This is just what I'm working with today. Give that a little toss about, and then I like the pepper on it, especially with the rosemary. But you know, if you're not into pepper, then you could definitely leave that out. So there we have it, our rosemary chips. Look at that. I mean, they look delicious already. Wait till you see them when they're cooked. Now the cooking part is the easiest. Just pop them in the air fryer. No fuss. Flatten them out a little. Shove them in. Turn them on for about 8 minutes or so at about 200 degrees Celsius, and kaboom! You're going to have magnificent Choko Chips. Low fat, high nutrition, and really very little effort. So easy to grow, easier than growing a potato. And the great thing is they don't take up much space in your garden, so you can always grow them even in a small space because they use that vertical space. So while I wait for the chips to finish, I'm going to work on the sourdough loaf. So this is a no-knead sourdough. Honestly, it takes about 10-15 minutes to make. It's really effortless and tastes amazing. I'm going to be using this one for a roasted pumpkin and choko soup. Now if you're interested in that, leave me a comment below and I'll do a video on it. Honestly, you'll really want to taste it. It tastes amazing. To get the bread going and preparing for the next stage, which is proofing, I just spread it out. So basically trying to form like a sheet of paper. You want to see more content like this? Don't forget to hit that like button and even share it with your friends. It makes a world of difference. And then I fold it in and in. And flip it again. Now, I used to fold it 3 times, but now I roll it because it seems to give me a tighter and higher rise for me, but that might be different for you. Add a little rice flour to the Benetton. This just helps to prevent it from sticking. And oh, got some nice air bubbles right there. Look at that. Isn't that special? Just full of good. Okay, nothing quite like homemade bread, and so we've really got to stop making it so much harder than it needs to be. You know I'm a lazy gardener, I'm a lazy cook, and if I can get something done quicker, I'm going to do that, and that's what I've created with this recipe. So I've got the nice side up. I'm going to flip that now into the Benetton, just like so. No fuss. Got an old bag. These are great for proving your bread. Zip that closed and find a warm sunny spot. I think I heard the chips bing, so we'll head on back to that. Pull that up so it's got plenty of room. Done. What recipes have you got up your sleeve in your kitchen for chokos? I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. And now for the big moment, the big reveal. Ta-da! Choko chips. Wow, they smell amazing. Now you could do it a bit more eloquently than I do. I don't fuss over stuff, I just get it done. But you know, if you wanted to be a bit more particular about it, you could turn them all over and make sure, you know, they're all perfect. But honestly, I'm just no fuss. I couldn't be bothered, and who's got time for it? So there we are, Choko chips. Look at that, beautiful serve. Let's give them a taste. Flaming hot. No words, just feels amazing. Honestly, if you haven't tried them, give them a go. Thanks so much for joining me today. Hope to see you again in the next video. Have a beautiful day. Shine on.